On 26 December 2023, police responded to a fire at a local Walmart in Sparta, Wisconsin, but they quickly found out that this wasn't some electrical fire. A teenager had walked into the store moments before the fire started. She used to frequently shop for art supplies. On her way to the art aisle, her dark impulses took over, and she lit an artificial plant on fire with her lighter, and soon enough the whole store was covered in smoke. As she fled, she recorded the scene on her phone, acting like a victim.
What the?
The police arrived shortly afterwards with their own fire extinguishers.
That gets it. Get everybody out.
Garden Center.
Montreal, we got heavy smoke. Let's just go. I'm more worried about people. Are they out? I don't know. Walking the sprinklers here. Yep. Ethan.
Oh, Jesus.
She's outside. Sorry,
You're all right. Let's just sweep and make sure everybody's out. Yep. Is everybody out? Ethan!
There's some sort of a sprinkler.
Yeah, sprinklers are going.
Oh,
Hear it.
yeah. Oh, there's water.
Guys.
Badger buddy!
What was that?
Is there anybody in the back room?
I went through the back. Everybody was going out back.
You should head outside.
Okay.
Which bet some dumb kid did this.
I told you, Sarge. I told you.
Don't.
I told you.
Do not speak.
Okay.
You're gonna get too much searching done.
No, it's getting worse in there. It's going.
This clue what started it. We'll probably want to pull footage to make sure when some kids are doing something stupid in there, I guess.
I mean, we definitely will. We know where it busted the most was like where we have artificial floral. I mean, it's really combustible.
Yeah. My fear is that some kids did something stupid, and kind of worst case. But
Yeah, I mean, impossible.
right.
That's all you got. That's it.
All right.
We're good.
Once the main hose was connected, the fire was quickly put out. No customers were harmed. The fire chief also noticed that this fire smelled of arson.
I'd be real curious to see what
I am too. What I got here was the location of it, and Jake said that something's wrong. Yeah. In the middle of the store.
There's nothing combustible in that alley, that aisle, in that fabric section.
Yep.
As far as anything that would ignite it, I think either somebody put something in there, flip something in there, so that, get it as slow as you can get it.
Yeah, that's our plan. As soon as we can get in that office, we're gonna go look and see what we got. There's a fire right there.
Oh, Christ.
That one hurry.
Like I said, this person seems like they're acting off.
Looks back.
There's smoke right there.
Bingo.
It almost looks like they're wearing like one of those bomber hats.
Police were able to identify the suspect as 17-year-old Emma Smith. They were able to do this by getting a match of her face from the CCTV to her student card. Now it was time to assess how much damage she caused.
Total box right now is just over 7.6 million. I mean, it's going to be a total loss. I don't know what's going to be saved. Like for sure, all of the apparel's gone, right?
Yep.
That's gone.
Any of the food sitting out is
Sitting out
toast.
is gone. Anything where sprinklers hit is gone.
So rough estimate right now, we're 7.6 mil.
Yep, that's the value in the box currently.
Fire chief, he sounds like he might be contacting DCI, so we might have to secure the building and tape it off for a crime scene. So I'm gonna be letting you know in a couple minutes.
Shutting the building down.
Nobody's going anywhere till DCI gets here in a couple hours. So they're on their way from Madison now. So this is now a crime scene we're considering.
Alright.
The police quickly traced Emma back to her home, and it was time for her to face the music.
Can you come down and chat with us for a second?
Yeah.
You wanna have a seat? I'm Detective Bray, this is Sergeant Lovis. Were you at Walmart today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did you go to Walmart for?
Oatmeal and mayo.
Oatmeal and mayo? Okay. Did you go with anybody? No? You seem a little nervous. What's going on?
Someone was saying, oh, there's a fire. And then I saw it started reaching the ceiling, and then I said, everyone move away, fire, fire, fire. I have a video if you want to see.
Okay. Well, Walmart has a lot of video cameras there. A lot of them. It's time for you to be honest with us at this point.
What do you mean?
Okay.
So, Emma, there's the footage shows you leave the aisle where the fire started moments before the smoke starts rising up from the shelf, and your behavior when you walk out of that aisle, you're obviously paying attention to what's happening down there. You can see your head turning and like looking down there several times.
Because I'm usually paranoid about people following me.
And as soon as you leave, we follow you all the way through the store. And I mean, you're trying to cover your face when you're walking out of the door.
No, I was in panic doing this.
Okay.
What did you start it with?
I didn't have anything. You can check my whole room, my whole body, person, everything. I don't have anything.
I'm not asking you if you have anything. I'm asking you what you started it with.
I didn't start it with anything.
We need you to be honest. Okay? There's lots of footage. You're clearly in a panic right now. So what did you start with?
The state crime inspectors are coming to check the fire, and they're going to be able to tell us exactly how it happened. Like, not like it maybe happened this way or it maybe happened that way.
What did you start with?
My lighter.
Where's the lighter at now?
It's in...
Where's the lighter at now? Emma, where's the lighter
It's
at?
in the kitchen where...
I don't want you to touch it. I want you to tell me where it's at.
What's gonna happen to me? Please tell me.
Tell me where the lighter is.
Emma, this is a felony. That's the
Where's the lighter
short
at?
stick of it.
I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. I really wasn't thinking. I
Okay.
don't take my meds today, and I'm impulsive.
Okay.
What did you want the outcome to be?
I thought it would just die out.
Did you
I swear.
did you see it start to burn more than you expected, and is that when you walked away from it?
I started to panic, and I felt really bad.
Have you ever had other fires, like controlled ones, before?
Just in my own room, but
Okay.
I swear I don't know.
What do you burn in your room sometimes?
Paper.
Just pieces of paper?
Up in your room?
Not often, but just my intention was to just go to Walmart and get the oatmeal and mayonnaise and just walk out. Because when I was driving home, I was shaking, and that's when I realized I really I just wanted to go home because
Which
I
quick trip
just
did you
felt
go to?
shame.
Did you go in the store?
I don't even remember doing it, but I know I did it. I don't know why. I don't have a reason. I don't have a motive or anything. I didn't want to hurt anyone. I didn't want to get in trouble, but I did anyway. I don't know why I did it. I really don't.
Okay.
I will pay all the damages. I don't care how.
You're not gonna have enough to pay those damages.
No, you're not.
What am I gonna do? Wait, what's gonna happen?
Well, the stuff is, like you said, it's just stuff. Okay, you'll never have enough to pay to replace that stuff, but it's Walmart. They have insurance
I'm
for
being so
taking
serious.
care of that.
I'm so glad I didn't hurt anyone.
Oh, nobody got
No,
hurt.
you're right. Nobody got hurt.
I imagine, yeah, you'll go to school at some point.
What do you mean at some point? What's gonna happen?
We will be arresting you.
You better go get some pants on and shoes on.
I'll be coming with you, so just go slow.
I swear I'm not a pyromaniac. Holy shit. I could have been a murderer. No,
You're not.
please. I love you.
Breathe.
I'm sorry.
Breathe.
I don't mean to be this way. I really hate myself for this.
Remember, it's just stuff, okay?
Breathe.
I really wasn't thinking when I did it, I swear.
Baby, I love you, but you need to breathe, okay? Breathe. It's gonna be okay.
I hope.
I mean,
After all this, I mean. Okay, I'm ready.
this is a lesson learned.
Yes, it is. Oh, Jesus. God.
Ray, you want to snap a couple pictures of the car before you go?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
And just breathe, okay? Like your mom said.
Do you know?
Detective Bray said, this is stuff, okay?
I know, but
Nobody got hurt.
I'm not
That's-
a bad kid, I swear.
Emma, I know that. I told you that in the house. I know you're not a bad kid.
I'm really
Okay.
grateful that you guys understand. I mean, not that you understand, but
It's clear that she had an impulsive nature, because just moments after being placed in the cop car, she starts flirting with the officer.
By the way, I gotta say, you are quite attractive. Sorry, that other guy is too. Sorry. Oh my god. This is what I mean. I don't think before doing anything.
I've had a lot weirder stuff said to me from people back there before.
Emma was hit with 3 felonies, including arson of property, first-degree reckless endangerment, criminal damage to property, along with 1 misdemeanor. The total damages, including building repairs and lost merchandise, came up to $8 million. Ultimately, Emma was sentenced to 60 days in jail and 8 years in probation, and is required to pay $8.6 million in restitution as part of her sentence. Good luck with that. While some try to set stores on fire, others try to rob them dry. When police pulled over this shoplifter, they didn't expect she'd try to make a run for it.
You want to grab my sticks and try and slide them under the car? Verts! Contact. And 146 vehicles taken off again.
The suspect dangerously reverses the car and leads the cop on another chase. She drove at speeds reaching 90 miles per hour, posing a serious threat to everyone on the road.
Eastbound on Capitol. Speeds are 60. Traffic is medium. They are weaving in and out of traffic. Eastbound on Capitol approaching 9-2. They just went through the red light.
However, suddenly a tire gives out and smoke starts to barrel. That's when the driver abandons the car, and the suspect now tries to flee from the officers on foot.
And we're still eastbound on Capitol. They're approaching 8-5 now. They are smoking right now. Looks like they're losing a tire. Turn southbound on A4, southbound A4 from Capitol. And foot bail, foot bail, foot bail. 3 occupants. Bill.
I got 1 occupant down on the ground. Looks like a passenger took off going westbound and the driver took off going eastbound.
One of the suspects is caught on the spot, but Anderson runs away. That's when the officers start to look for her and eventually find her hiding, all thanks to a canine.
Yeah, I think so. That's what already knew what was going on. We switched so many channels as I travel from each district. Hey, get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! You gonna get bit? Come on! Come on, get your hands up. I see you behind the garbage can. Face away from me. Face away. Face away. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. All right, I got covered. On the knees. Let's get her. Get on your knees. Drop down to your knees. And just hold it back, buddy. My bad. Keep your hands in your back.
Officers act quickly, putting Anderson in handcuffs.
Please don't be rough. Like my arm is
Hold on. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Can I get some water?
Okay, I just want to make sure. I see that the top was ripped. Was that? Did you get bit by the dog at all? Anywhere? No. Okay.
I just want some.
Okay, we'll take care of that in just a second. All right. I'm just confirming that you didn't get bit. That was already there. Okay.
It is shocking to see Anderson's entitlement, as she has no remorse after needlessly putting so many lives in danger. Meanwhile, officers commended the K9 for its role in her arrest.
All right. Stand up for us. All right. You want to continue? We only had one going this way, so I think this is. All right. Yep. Okay. We're gonna walk you back out to the front then, okay? Came around, I'm like, okay, there's nothing there, and I didn't see. I couldn't tell it's a person here. But then when I got to here, I could see what looked to be.
Because he barked, and I'm like,
oh, she's barking at something. I thought maybe, my bad.
Yep.
But
she was,
like I said, for the nature of the
she was
fence.
passive, on her, basically back against here and knees out in front, sitting down. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it keyed us in though. At least I know. I was like, oh, is something there? You know.
Yep. Oh man. That'll go boy.
Yeah.
Anderson was charged with eluding an officer in retail theft. She was released on a $1,500 bond, and her case is set to go to trial soon. Moving on, the entitled woman thought she could steal from her work without any consequences.
You stole yesterday, $100 bill,
I did not steal.
and they want to report it. So right now you are being arrested for that.
On June 7th, 2022, an officer responded to a theft report at a local gas station. Upon arrival, he discovered that the theft had been committed by an employee who had stolen a $100 bill from the register.
No, she's supposed to come in at 11.
What's her name?
Paris, but her real name is Ozari.
And this was yesterday.
Yes.
About what time?
It happened around 9:57 p.m. She only takes 100, but she tries to hide it. So there's $200 bills there and $2 bills. I hope you can see it, but there's two.
Where does she hide it at?
She's got it in her either her hand or her pocket right now.
Okay.
So it's in her pocket right now. But then she'll remove it, and then she'll put a $100 bill. So it's in her hand right now. She'll put a $100 bill in her apron pocket out here and only take $100 and $102 back out to do a safe drop of it.
So she took $100.
Yeah.
But she took 202 out originally.
So I don't know if you've just seen it, but she just pocketed it right there.
Yeah.
So there's
First, $202 was taken out of the register, and then $100 put in her pocket.
Yeah.
And then she put the $102 back for that drop.
Right.
Okay. And then, cool. That's all I need for that. And then if she does come back, like I said, I was just gonna go over the street, start working on the report. And then if she comes back, just give us a call and say she's here, have an officer sent out, because they're gonna send 2 of us for that.
The officer then watched the CCTV footage where the cashier actually stole the money.
So that's when she takes $200 bills?
$200 bills and a $2 bill.
Okay. So they're in the same far left drawer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what is that she puts under it? Is that the $100 bill?
Yep, so there's a $100, and then a $2 bill on top, and then she is folding it up.
What did she hide behind the phone?
That I don't know.
If you don't mind backing up there, because that looks like it was 3 bills that she had, and then one was behind her phone. But y'all are $100 short, you said?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're actually $133
So
short.
she put a $100 bill behind her phone is what it looks like, because I think it's that top one here.
Yeah, well, it looked like she was just putting it over there. I don't know why, but then
she just
takes it out.
it looked like, oh no, okay. It looked like she put it behind her phone, but she didn't.
As the officer was preparing to leave, the cashier arrived for her shift. Believing no one had seen her commit the theft, she was unaware that she was about to face the consequences of stealing from her workplace.
Can you put your phone down for a second for me? Okay. So, you stole yesterday, $100 bill,
I did not steal.
and they want to report it. So, right now you are being arrested for that.
Can I call 784?
You'd be able to at the jail.
I did not steal. Oh my God. Hey, I'm being arrested.
Okay. Is that all the stuff you need? Is it just this bag? Okay. And this your keys? This all your stuff? Is this yours? Or this?
No, that's mine.
Okay. Grab back if you don't want to come out and let her know she's barred.
I didn't steal $100 bill.
You know, take a seat right there for me. Just 1 second. I'll talk to you in just a second.
The woman initially acted as if nothing had happened, but her demeanor shifted immediately when the officer informed her that the entire incident had been captured on CCTV.
I just don't understand.
Gotcha. I was just a yes or no. They have it on video in there, so. Okay. Right back, okay? So I was going to see if she'll talk to me about it because she's saying she didn't do it. And then I told her she's on video and she said that she didn't want to talk to me. Do you want to fire her, I guess? Because this has happened before and people weren't told they're fired, so they come back to work after they're barred.
Yep.
So just if you let her know that she is fired and then however long y'all want to bar her. Miss McCall has to tell you something?
So you are terminated and you will be
What's her
barred
name?
from our store for 2 years.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go over to this door over here. Yeah, you'll be able to get that. I have it in here, and then they'll take out your property and count the money and stuff with you, and then in just a second they'll let you in. And then if you have to like take your medication and stuff like that, they'll be able to give you that as well.
She was eventually taken to the police station and was charged with theft. She was released the same day for a bond of $1,850. Now moving on, we have a dumb shoplifter who loves to rack up charges against her.
So right now you're under arrest for theft.
For what?
For theft, I just explained.
On August 16th, 2023, Target employees called the police to report a woman who had just shoplifted. When officers arrived to arrest her, they discovered she was a repeat offender who had stolen from the store 8 times previously.
So you're identified as somebody from this store who has had history of shoplifting here. Today you were seen for a while, possibly concealing items to include clothing, jewelry, some other items. You stopped at self-checkout. And they want to need to get you identified so that they can prosecute you for the other incidents, and they wanted to know if you concealed any other items. Okay. Would you be willing to open up your purse just so I can see you didn't conceal anything? So there's items with Target tags on those.
I came in here with that.
What's that?
I came in here with that.
And just so you know, our body cams are on, so you're being recorded.
That's what looks like underwear or some sort of
Yes, that looks like an underwear, jewelry, and like a pair of shoes.
I don't have no shoes.
Shoes about the jewelry.
This jewelry, I've been in here with this. I've been in here with this.
So every single one of those things has tags on them.
Okay.
And when they go back, that's a lot of jewelry.
Alright, well, you can have this.
Have it?
That's what I saw actually. That's ours. Alright.
Well, I'm not going to go to jail. Please.
She had stolen jewelry and underwear worth over $1,500. As officers moved in to arrest her, she made a shocking decision that just further worsened her situation.
Right now you're under arrest for theft.
For what?
For theft, I just explained.
Get off me!
No, stop.
No, get off! Stop! No, please get off me! Get off me!
Absolutely does not have to. You broke my watch.
Oh my gosh, please get off me.
Hey, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Get off. For what?
You're under arrest for theft, just like I told you before.
Right. Okay, let me get up. Let me get up.
No, lay down.
Can I
lay
get
down.
up?
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I get up,
Hands
please?
behind your back.
Can I get up, please?
Hey, stop pulling your hands away.
Hey, let me get up. Can I please get up?
No.
Why?
Listen.
Can I please get up?
Listen. The more you resist,
No,
the more
wait.
things I do
I'm
that's
not
going to
trying
hurt.
to go to jail. Stop.
Stop resisting. As soon as you stop resisting, we can get you in handcuffs.
God.
Come and bring it
Get you
to
up,
the
right?
lower back.
I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail.
Well, you just chose it today. 1 King 2-5, 1 custody will take 6 King and fire to do an eval.
Fuck. Oh, my leg. So I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to go to jail, though.
You should have thought about that before you run. I'm
sorry.
reasonable. I could have cited you and released you.
Please,
you
man.
started this.
I'm so sorry.
Now you're under arrest for obstruction as well for trying to run from us.
I'm so sorry.
Take a step to your left.
Here,
Separate your feet.
please.
I don't want you to kick my partner. If you do,
I'm not
you're going to
gonna
get an assault on officer charge too.
I'm not going to quit.
If she was so concerned about going to jail, perhaps she should have stopped stealing and found legitimate work, but that seemed to be too much to ask.
I'm so sorry. I really do apologize. Like, can you please let me go?
No.
I just got out of jail. Oh, my
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna put that on my
I just
hood.
got out of jail.
You can go to your deal.
Got out of jail.
All right, separate your feet. Look at the car.
I just got
you want to grab my APHIS scanner too?
Are you going to give us a good name? You sure?
All right. So everything is being recorded on my body cam, as well as my partner's body cam. So what I'm going to do is first we're going to grab your index fingers, just to make sure you provide us a real name, okay? All right. So this is going to be the back of my hand. I'm going to pat you down, make sure you have any weapons on you. Before I do that, can you tell me if you have anything sharp, dangerous, twitchy, hazardous, needles, bazookas, guns? Okay. Back of my hand.
I'm trying to go to jail.
Yeah, you have tried to establish that.
Oh my God. I was at first, but then I didn't because I didn't have enough money for them.
Okay. So when you put all of those items in the bag, you were knowingly concealing them. And when you walked out the door with those items in your bag, you knew you didn't pay for them, you knew you stole them. Is that about right?
Yes.
Okay.
The officer went over to have a talk with the woman, and it became clear that she had a problem. No wonder she can't have a job and actually has to steal all of these things.
Why come in here to steal?
Because I don't have the money for it. I don't know. I don't have the money for it.
Do you have a job?
No.
Can you get a job?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you do that? Instead of coming into Target trying to steal, why don't you come into Target and ask for work? I know it's not always that easy, but sometimes it is. All these businesses around here are trying to recover from COVID, so everybody's got a hiring sign up. Do you have a problem you're maybe paying for with these stolen items?
Yes.
Okay. What's the going rate now for like underwear and jewelry and stuff, or was that for your own personal use?
The underwear was my own personal use.
And then what are you getting for jewelry these days?
The jewelry, I was going to sell it to somebody for them to buy it for my drug habits.
How many blues are you getting for like a piece of jewelry?
Like one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Where are you getting that at?
From somebody that I know. Please, I just got out of the gym. I'm trying to go back to jail. You guys can.
So when I was standing there talking to you about it, and you're like, I don't want to go back to jail, and I say, yeah, you are under arrest. I can always arrest you, and then you and I have this conversation, and then I say, hey, I'm going to let you go since you were cooperative in this and that, but you showed you weren't going to be cooperative when you ran, and then you threw a soda at me.
Sorry, I apologize.
Now I literally washed my uniform last night. Now I have soda all over me.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to go to jail.
Her crocodile tears made no difference as officers proceeded with the arrest and began following up on the 8 prior theft complaints filed by the store.
They also have 8 other cases that I'm going to look at the footage of. So far, what they said was the total that you have stolen from this store is between $1,500 and $2,000. So if that's the case, then we're looking at possible felony charges for organized retail theft, depending on how the prosecutor wants to handle it. Or each one of those days is a separate theft charge. Okay?
Go through her bag and see what other stuff is in there for receipt.
I have a dollar amount for everything else that she concealed.
So far?
Yeah, so far.
Can somebody pull video to show that whole incident plus us taking her down?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'll be able to have all of that.
Cool.
Please, I'm not trying to go to jail.
Okay.
Her sleight of hand didn't work this time. The officer then observed the footage himself, and that's all for today. If you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next upload. Thanks for watching.